She's live right now.
And we're live
She's
now.
gonna share the link.
So yep, share the link. Make sure y'all.
You gonna say share the link? No, you
No,
gotta.
I'm going to share the link. Make sure y'all tap
Hey. In 5, 4, 3. Oh, we already
there.
on.
We're there. All right.
I keep missing my countdown. We're trying to do setup, guys. What y'all like to say? Well, G Baby is here today, so
I'm back, y'all.
She had a flat.
Listen, Big Red be trying to give me big problems.
Yes.
And it's cool because I'm a big person, big girl that drive a big truck. I got to do big things. It's cool. Wonder why I'm single, because not enough big people to help me.
You're single by choice.
I am. That's my business.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's a little easier to maneuver, to be honest.
Maneuver what?
Things that I do.
I love.
Everybody can't do it with what I do.
They can't.
No, a lot of people hate that I'm so busy.
I hate that you're so busy. I'm glad you could do my hair today.
I did.
Hello. See my work? Yeah, see.
She got it done after all this time.
Yes.
She's in there.
I was like, my hair is a hot mess, but it's growing, isn't it?
It is. So
right.
At this point, I'm about to find the link so I can share.
Yes, we're sharing right now. So, hey, guys.
Give us 2 seconds.
We're going to talk
about
Jeezy, Kirk.
Oh, there we go. Let me share it.
About Jeezy, Kirk.
Okay, let me share it right there.
About Jeezy.
Okay. Okay, let me share it right there.
Or I say whatever else we want.
Okay.
That's the topic.
Well, Kirk Franklin, Jeezy.
I say whatever else we want.
Okay.
That's the topic. What else?
In life. Oh, you want to talk about the weekend?
What weekend?
What did you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend?
Yeah.
Work.
Well.
Well, work.
I did a little both.
I work. Yeah, I had to be off Wednesday and Friday. Me and my sister alternated days because our mom has COVID, but she's better now, thank God.
Very good.
Because my babysitter, she's the babysitter, so I needed her to get better quick.
That's true.
But she's better today because, as you see, Bug isn't here. She's with mom.
She's with the sitters.
Thank God. She's with her gaga.
I had a movie night in my backyard on Friday.
Oh, really?
I did.
I had to work, so I'm not even going to trip.
As well, because I had some wood left over from my son's bonfire, so we tried to do it. It was cute. It was a nice little movie night, a little family gathering, whatever. Then I worked all day Saturday, and then I feel like I went out. Did I go out Saturday?
I don't know. Did you?
No, I did not go out Saturday on purpose because I knew I had to get up on Sunday to get a fruit table together.
Yeah.
And then I went tailgating too and all that.
You've been busy.
Yeah, but I had a good weekend.
You're doing a lot.
Man, people keep me busy, but I ain't mad. It's cool.
That's the way to be.
I got a hot date at 8 tonight. Got
myself a date Friday night at 8. He might be my mate. That would be so great.
Yeah, I'm in
great. So I'm drinking today, in case y'all. I have a libation today.
It's happening.
A Cheetos. I didn't mean to have another shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, shit.
I missed the table. But yeah, that's about it. I didn't do. Yeah.
Rico, what you do this weekend?
Right. I can't even remember.
You. You in this thing? Let's go.
Well, we had a casting call here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For a movie working on. Then I went to set the next day and was filming. So that's mainly just work shit. A weekend full of work.
Okay, cool.
Work and drinking.
How much did you
was drinking
drink?
a lot?
I drank a lot because it was one of the people who was the casting director. It was their birthday a couple of days ago.
Right.
So it was lots of drinks.
Who is it?
Okay. What kind of drinks was it?
All kinds.
Everything had a variety. You were not racist.
Me and my homeboy was drinking dark. But then we also drank wine.
Oh.
Then we also drank tequila.
Okay.
You got a lot to drink.
Let's go. Oh, let me tell y'all too. I lost 8 pounds.
On
Not
purpose?
on purpose. No.
See?
My stomach is growing up and won't take certain things. So
So you was sick? I'm confused. What you mean?
Girl, everything I ate came right out.
Well, that don't sound like a healthy way to lose weight.
Well, I mean,
you should get some watermelon tea.
Plug.
Shameless plug. All right, before we get too deep, you guys, hit that like button, subscribe button. Make sure you share the channel. Raw but real, one word. Let's go.
And remember, y'all, I don't think we've been saying this enough, that if you want to come on the show,
we haven't been saying that.
We actually we welcome you. Now, if you want to promote your stuff or whatever, however we're gonna set that up.
Yeah.
We'll speak on that when you guys
a little blessing offering.
Yeah,
little offering.
Help us
because we all gotta help each other.
Exactly.
So we have to learn from, I hate to say the white people. I don't like to say that because that insinuates that only white people are business orientated. So I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that saying.
All right.
Just like I don't like when people act ignorant. They be like, "They go your cousins." I don't. Certain sayings I don't like because we stereotype ourselves and get mad when other races stereotype us.
Yeah.
So anyway, I go off into a tangent sometimes, but I feel like my mic is not. I mean, it's there, but it's like, hey.
You don't think you can? You don't think? I think they can hear us.
I mean,
can you hear us?
Is anybody listening? That's the first question.
Somebody better say something.
Somebody, and everybody. Cool.
Okay, good.
So, what was we talking about?
You want to start with Kirk?
What was I just talking about?
People coming on and
okay. So we done with that, huh?
I mean, yeah, we terrible.
I mean, yeah, this been a lot. So, first off, I'm like, okay, let's start with Jeezy and Jeannie Ma. Now, they just had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they get the big old D word, divorce. And I'm hearing he filed.
And he did.
So, fellas, Rico, because you speak for the fellas. I mean, and I'm seeing this more often, where men are the ones leaving women. What y'all out here doing to these men, ladies?
What
could it be? Now, Jeezy is a complex. He a little different, I ain't gonna lie. He's very, I don't want to say deep.
Well, from what I heard, of course I'm not there. I don't know.
Lady. I mean, when I met Jeezy, but I don't know Jeezy. I like to tell a story about how I met Jeezy and we was hanging out, but I really wasn't hanging out with him. But we was hanging out.
Oh, did you hold his hand?
No, but my girl did. She got over there. We was sitting at the booth. I looked up and she was sitting right next to him. I said, "When did you sneaky squirrel get yourself across the way?" It was hilarious. But the dudes was on him harder than the women. Because, I mean, I've never seen so many dudes, like, put me on. Like, they was mad.
I'm sure.
They had to take one dude out the club. They was like, they told him 16 different ways from Sunday, trying to be nice. But G was just chilling. He was like this the whole time. He wasn't talking. He was just listening to music. I was like, he real laid back.
He's probably mild-tempered. And then, so what I've heard is, of course, she got a bad attitude.
Really?
And she even said
Asian girls too.
It was an interview where she was like, it's been times where she would say certain things and he had to tell her like scale back, and she would lose her temper sometimes. So I think he did it to protect himself, his brand, and everything other than because
his brand. You think his brand got something to do with it?
Fuck yeah!
Wow.
Because at the end of the day, if he was to react to her temper and to some of the things that she does,
this is true.
You see how all these men, these athletes,
lose it all.
They lose everything, even if he was to mush her in the face.
Yeah.
She called the police again. She not us.
Well, but she ain't them either.
But here it is. If he were to react.
Yeah. That's deep. That's interesting.
So I see that. I agree. Like, leave. Just like we tell women, if you in a domestic
or
situation,
any kind of abuse,
leave. Why would you stay?
Any kind of abuse. And what's crazy, I mean, y'all know I work in a hotel. For intents and purposes, I won't say what hotel because of this story. But, I mean, being in housekeeping, I come across a lot of domestic disputes on the floor or before it happens, during it, or after. So the aftermath, unfortunately, is usually, the room is a wreck. You got blood everywhere. You got, like, people being there scrapping. Like, scrapping. But one that disturbed me was a room that was like, nobody complained about nothing, but the room just had, like, they tried to hide. The sheets had blood on them. They, like, drenched in, like, somebody got beat up bad. And the other ones, police was called, you're aware of it. This one, Nobody knew what happened in this room. So I think about stuff like that. Like, Lord, I pray, just leave.
Men get abused too.
Men do get abused. Rico?
Well, it's different forms of abuse. I ain't never had nobody put their hands on me, but I have had somebody like come too close to my motherfucking face and shit on some bullshit, or just doing some stuff that would make you want to snap.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So if I feel like I don't like drama, so I can understand if I did something that's real fucked up and you kind of snap, come at me and talk to me a certain type of way, then I gotta eat that.
Right.
If I really care about you because I did some fucked up shit or whatever. But just the regular little minor shit or whatever, are you making some shit up that
but how
and you
often
tripping?
does it
That's
have
a
to happen
problem.
for you to be like, all right?
It all depends on what it is, because it's really like, it's one time. It all depends on what it is. But if you really care about somebody, sometimes you still try to give them that benefit of the doubt. But it don't. Once I see that you on some crazy shit, that psycho shit, I'm on already.
But what's
like
psycho?
I mean, Jaden called
When
me
you
crazy
think
the
about
other
it.
day, but I was
You almost slipped. We're live.
Yeah.
That's what happened with you.
Again, I was defending him. And when I'm in mama mode, everything go out the window. So he tried
mama
to
mode is
prevent
something different.
something that we was having a conversation, and he told somebody, "Why do you keep doing this? You know she's crazy." Yeah, because I'm defending you. So of course you're gonna see all of this crazy stuff. But I ain't been in jail over no domestic violence or anything. But I definitely have been in a situation where I got physical.
Yeah, because it's your temper.
This is true.
Yeah, it's your temper. Slow it down. My mentality
but I only do it when it's necessary.
I ain't gonna let nobody punk me, and I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect me. But at the same time, it's always somebody out there that got more to lose than me.
Hell yeah.
So I'm not jeopardizing myself for no reason.
Yeah.
If it's almost like a good thing if you can get me.
So
I think it's worth it for me to risk it all to stoop to your level. Because it take a lot. It's going to take a lot for me to respond to foolishness.
I got to follow the stuff, because I was over here trying to engineer. I just heard her say it's a good thing if you can get me. I was like, I think she was talking about something different. I had heard that different. So.
Rico might have a net out here somewhere. I don't know now.
You know.
Anyway, so that's not my business.
This one here. Anyway. No, what we were talking about. See, you're supposed to be following, but you're on dual duty.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get sick out here in these streets. She rebuking me.
6 feet. I had to tell her when she was braiding my hair. I was like, "I'll make you put on a mask in a minute." I'm just talking about. Oh, I hope I ain't catching nothing when you standing over me braiding my hair. I was like, "No, it comes downward, people.
Come closer."
Negative.
What you do yesterday? Because it could be.
Let me clear my throat.
Ain't nothing I'm doing tonight. I didn't do that. Tonight might be different.
Anyway, I hate divorce. I really hate to see couples divorce. I mean, celebrity couples. That's the only reason we hear about them. But we didn't talk about the not housewives. What's the one for Detroit? The reality show that's in Detroit now.
That I don't.
That you don't.
That's terrible for me.
Lord, what's the name of it? People in Detroit.
The marriage.
Love and Marriage in Detroit. So when I first heard it was coming, I'm going to support anything Detroit. But I looked on there because I wanted to see who the couples was. Because Detroit is small. But I don't know these people.
Not at all.
I'm not very popular, but I think I'm popular enough.
The only one I know of is Bravo, but he's not
exactly, and that's what's like Bravo. Not
in a relationship on the show.
Well, he's married. But
I'm just saying they're not.
Y'all talking about that show? They went to Skating Land.
Yes.
Did they go to Skating Land?
Yes.
Yeah, I only seen it once, twice.
Yeah. Now, I respect it because it's plugged. I can respect anything that's given the D a plug.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I just
like they shot out like a lot of the storyline was around Harper Ray. That's collaboration on
the D usually do the plugging though.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
The D usually do the plug. He's freaky today. It's
the baby.
It's the tequila.
Horny
toes. Hornitos is in the name. But yes, Harper Ray, those that don't know about Harper Ray, jewelry store here. Harper Ray has great jewelry, affordable prices, nice pieces. So she was featured a lot. I mean, she was the actual person.
Okay.
I think she was on one episode, but I don't know her. So, but I love your stuff. I love the store. So I support Harper Ray. But the 3 women and the 3 husbands, I like the aspects of the couples. Like he's a minister. He's a minister. So people's feedback on it, of course, is that the show is boring. I didn't say it, but this is what people saying.
Okay.
Because people are attracted to drama.
Correct.
But I can respect the realness of them just being who they are. So I hope they come back for another season.
I'm gonna go and finish it because I don't think I've seen it.
It's good. Russell is his name. See, I'm like Russell and his wife.
But I don't know them, and I don't think I know anybody that knows.
So it's Brandon and Kobe, Russell and oh my God.
Don't do your brain like
I'm
that.
sorry.
Don't do yourself.
And I like I like the personality of his wife. I just can't remember her name. I'm sorry.
But
they're both
Crystal
influencers.
Chris, something with a C.
Yeah, her, Christina. That's it.
I watched enough to know that part. The end. So, because I don't know what else to say.
So yeah, they go
finish it.
through different things that people go through in marriage, and I can respect it because the name of it is a Love and Marriage Detroit. Just like Love and Marriage Huntsville was the first one, but now you got one of the couples that's divorced, and everybody, Melanie, I just can't get with no more.
And ain't one of them with Sheree, the husband.
They done broke up, girl.
Oh.
They ain't together. They was together for
And
the show. For
Tiana
publicity.
Taylor ain't mine.
Yes. What is? But you
broke
see,
up,
mine
too.
been on the shy. So
He
ever since
has.
he been building his brand back up after basketball, he doing his own thing.
Yes. But she went on there and said it wasn't about anything about
They said they still the
infidelity.
best of friends.
And they still good. And they've been separated for a while. And they still good co-parenting and all of that. Which is cool. And
So
they
they
just
say.
kept people out of their business when they first... No one knew when they first separated.
Yeah.
And I think it had took for a picture to come out. Somebody took of him, I think in the back of a strip club or something.
Maybe somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, with these girls. And then that's
Trying
when
to bust a scandal. And they're like, little do you know, we ain't together.
So
I don't
he can do what
care.
he do. He comp on that girl on the shaft. He wants it.
They whole situation on the Shy.
Girl, it's crazy.
Okay, are you caught up with the? Are you
I
caught
watched
up
Shy.
with the new episode?
Oh yes. Nah, I watched that.
I cried like a baby today watching
Did
the
you
Shy.
when the daddy?
Man, I cried like I was at
They
the
need
funeral.
to jump.
Oh my God.
What's his name?
I was like, Papa!
Dude, it ain't
Dude,
gotta
yeah,
jump, just
dude.
kill him.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
then
They
gonna
need
have
to
his
jump on the
nerve
girl.
to come to the funeral. That's why I love the mama. She was like, get out. I
would've-
think of the 5 heartbeats every time I see a scene where a nigga come, when Big Red came to the funeral. And she was like, get out!
That would have been
That
a
was a powerful
situation where
scene.
I would have been like,
How dare
where's
you?
the- I would have shot.
How dare you?
Cause
That's
it's
when
like
the anger
anybody can be
goes.
touched. He already got shot already.
Yes, like, but you know who gonna do it? Iman's mama.
I
She
can
gonna
see
get
that.
You
him.
think, Lynn, you think so?
You know who she is. No, I ain't gonna pull her in there. She gonna get him. That's because he killed her brother.
I think Candy need to come back and do it.
Candy ain't worried about it because Candy gets taken care of.
Yeah,
But-
she just as dirty.
Yeah, but I think
And
it's
then the
gonna be her.
whole transgender relationship, there's a lot. The Shy hits on a lot of controversial issues, but these are people's situations.
Yeah.
And
He's talking about y'all.
well, you can see it. You see, he popped up in his.
No, y'all, this on you right now.
I know, but you was just in it. Bring your head in. You was
No, come back,
Go
come
back
forward.
this way.
Come
Go forward. No, you was just forward, so you was like that.
Like on Mortal Kombat.
Is that Mortal Kombat? Finish him. That's
Oh
all I
my
know about
God.
Mortal Kombat.
I like being in the picture.
Yeah, I mean, and the frame.
He in there now.
You like to be in the picture or the frame.
Get in there, yeah.
I know, we want to party. I ain't going nowhere looking like they ain't going cotton candy.
They going so far with that shit, dog. I'm gonna just see him as a person who just like transgenders.
Cause he
Well,
do.
he's
rest of
not.
my life.
You talking about his role, but he ain't the writer. The producer
writer, man.
is gay.
He went from one transgender to another and be tongue kissing him and shit. That nigga, he was already suspect. And this ain't the first show he done did that shit on.
It's not.
You talking about the actor, Luke?
Yeah.
Okay, but
I like his music, so I ain't dissing him. That's his
he does
business.
have really good music, which
But-
he should be focusing on.
I'm in some movies, and I might do.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
I'm
try
not
to
gonna
get it
be
out.
in no movie,
Probably.
tongue kissing or transgenders or nothing. But to each his own. I can't. You know.
Hey, you are in movies, so be careful.
But I ain't doing
if
that.
somebody hit you with the right price,
Nah.
so you can't tongue kiss a man for the right price.
Hell no.
So
Not at
I
all.
tongue dick, I tongue that. Would depend on the price.
With women, it's different.
Why is it different with women?
Because
shit.
I like see if I was a woman, I might view it differently. If a woman kiss a woman or something like that, she likes what I like, so I can't judge her for. I can see the beauty in a woman.
You can't see the beauty in the man.
Yeah,
Got
the only dude alive I feel like, you know what I'm saying, as sexy as me.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
You can't answer that no other way because you can't. You gotta be careful with. Like I think that dude is handsome
Like I kiss myself in the mirror
every day.
If anything, like I can give a dude like say a compliment or something. Like say
Like that's a
if
cold
it's
suit.
say if it's a good somebody who a good guy. Say one of y'all dating somebody or interest somebody, and I know the person or whatever. I might be like,
You're a good
if
dude.
he a good dude, but it's more on his values because a lot of people are lacking morals
Yes.
and values these days. That's why a lot of shit fucked up.
Ask a question.
You may get an answer. I feel
Cause
it's
this bothers me. It bothers me so much. I done got a cramp in the bottom of my
I
foot.
hear it. It's about to be.
It bothered me because, like, who the fuck? I'm sorry, that was my reaction. But so this person that I know, we hadn't talked in a minute, but we back talking or whatever. Cool. But
No, the topic is the same. We didn't change the heading.
oh shit, we can do that. So
I noticed that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So again, I'm single, and I do a lot. This is what I was saying earlier. Like some people don't like what I do, and I go out. If I want to go out, I'm going out. A lot of times I'm too fucking busy to do anything. So when I can go out, I go out and I go hard. So he tells me, because you like to hang out late. You like to be out all night. First of all, I didn't know I had a curfew.
Yeah.
Second of all, I'm single. I can do it. I don't see a ring on my finger. I don't have anybody at my home that's waiting on me. I don't have to answer to nothing.
Did you stop it?
No, he said the top. Change it. So why is it such an issue for guys to be like, I hear a lot of guys like, I don't like nobody that be in the streets all day. Okay, first of all, if I'm single and I'm out here trying to meet somebody, how am I supposed to meet them when I'm in the house?
Because
Can I start there? Can I start there?
So they want to lock you in, but not lock you in. But you don't want. Here's the thing.
I'm not saying I'm in the streets all the time, but if I'm out, like if you talking to me and you be like, oh, you always gone. Well, I don't have anything else that is pertaining to me, just keeping me to be like, oh, I need to just sit out tonight. I have those moments, but it's like, if that makes sense, you hear what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's contradictory what you're saying.
Okay, go.
Because you want them to give you a reason to stay home, but you don't want them to
If I was in a relationship,
really be in a relationship.
because I was in a relationship where I wasn't out all the time. When I was in the relationship I was in, we was on couch, we was watching movies, we was at home. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
y'all was COVID.
I ain't had nothing to go out. Yeah, it was fucking COVID.
Y'all was in a COVID relationship.
But at the end of the day, I respected the fact, okay, well, we at home together. We homebodies, we doing this. If I'm bored at home and I want to go outside, I'm going outside.
No, I'm gonna do this.
That makes sense?
I got enough tequila here. Thank you. I'm listening. It don't make sense to you, but no. I think you want to be in a relationship with who you want to be in a relationship with, and you can't be in it. So you just selling for what the hell you can get right now.
She is trying to, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I think.
I feel like she's trying to push me to do this.
I want you
But
to
Rico,
be.
do you understand what I'm saying?
Don't be afraid to show your heart.
I'm not afraid to show it. That's what you're saying. I know what you're talking about.
I didn't hear exactly what you were saying, but I did hear. It's like,
God damn it,
Like she was
Marco!
asking you
No.
a male perspective.
no, for real though, I did.
They wasn't fucking listening to me. They was listening to the fucking liquor pouring in the
making
cup.
a drink outside.
That's what they was listening to. You don't want to hear my problem.
Me and G baby, we got a lot in common, but not exactly.
No,
because I'm a nigga deep down inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus.
But
all right,
going back to like the thing, I don't know exactly your choice on certain stuff, but with me, it goes back to something I said a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
The morals and values. The morals and values, a lot of people are fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it hard sometimes for you to deal with certain people or take motherfuckers serious because they be on some bullshit.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing, if you really feeling somebody,
okay,
and you are like most men tell me, my biggest issue was back in the day. You are, see. So my biggest issue is I'm too serious. I've been told I'm too serious. Just loosen up, go with the flow. No, I've always known that I'm a wife.
That shit is dumb.
I'm just saying, for me, I've always known I'm a wife. So you want me to change to just be what you want me to be and show you that, give you all of me, that I can't do that. I said, you're never going to get the true me because I'm not comfortable enough. You don't make me feel safe enough to open up and be who I can truly be.
Okay.
So that's for me. So it's hard for me to understand the whole we just kicking it thing.
Well, see, here's the thing.
So I can't answer that.
No, it's not that you don't get it though. You do get it.
I get it. I mean, I've been there. I'm not, you know what I mean?
She don't, she will.
Do what? I've been there, but I'm not gonna sit there and act like every person I've been around I was in a relationship. No,
right.
That's not every person that I was intimate with in my life. That's been my man.
But
I just can't do it. It might start, but I can't.
In
your
search, mm-hmm. Like if you meet somebody, you ain't about to be like, okay, cool, this is gonna be my husband. You're not. It's not.
Not every man.
It depends on not just like that, but
you know what I'm saying. Like
you can view something and see it.
Yeah, you can.
Who will meet you and be like, oh, well, you know, you man, nah.
Right. If you do that with everybody,
see, that's what people fuck up at, though.
Yeah.
Say if I just see you, walking down the street or walking to the store, then I'm a different type of dude, though. I'm not hard up like that. So, and not saying that everybody who do that is hard up. If you see something beautiful, go for it. That's just not my style. Never been my style. Yeah. I don't see a beautiful woman at the gas station or the store. Hey, baby, can I get your number and all this? And I've never really done that. The only time I've done anything close to that when we were young, when we'd go downtown, Hart Plaza, go to the mall, see who can get the most numbers and some shit like that, go to a party. But that was kid shit. At this point in my life, like, nah, I've been in a situation, say if I did, for me to talk to a female in the grocery store, this, that, and other, first of all, I don't even know who the fuck you with. I'm trying to holler at you in the gas station. Your man, he in the car, out there ready to pump the gas. So I don't like drama. So I don't do none of that shit. Now, if I was somewhere,
you got passionate, didn't you?
Getting in the gas station or yeah, silly. Yeah. But if I was somewhere getting some gas or something at the liquor store, and then I seen the female coming there and she was beautiful. If I did look at her or notice, I noticed. But in order for me to say something, I have to feel that I'm invited in some form of fashion. It might be a look she give me and speak or say something. Or a lot of times they would say something to let you know that they want that attention.
Correct.
You know, they might not be like, let me get your number, but they're going to say something to do something to get the attention. And then that's when I would say something. But at that point, still, I'm not going to be looking at her like, oh, she's so beautiful, I'll make her my wife.
Correct.
But if I'm looking at, if I know somebody and I'm being around a person and I'm seeing their character and I'm big on chemistry and I'm big on morals and values, for me to look at a woman, either, you know, for me to look at a woman as somebody who I would possibly marry or look at marriage potential, they have to have certain morals and values in the way that they carry themselves and stuff. You know what I'm saying? For me to even think about that.
But do you want that? So the question is you asking, why are you trying to lock me down if you don't want?
No. Oh,
that's not
the question. The question is, why the fuck? are you concerned about what I'm doing when you, for one, are not my man? For two, my availability is available to you, and if you don't want me to be out here, try to do something to make me not have to be out here. Don't be like, oh, well, you out here doing this.
And see, that's a tricky situation.
No, it's not, because let me explain something to you.
You go both ways, though.
And it does go both ways. But here it is. If I'm out doing what I have to do or doing what I want to do, is because at this level where we are, we're just kicking it. And I told you my interests. I told you what I like to do, this and third. If you don't have time to make for me to do these things with me, or if I invite you to come with me, and you telling me, oh, no, I can't, I'm not, and I don't do this and I don't do it. So at this point, what we doing? Yeah.
I don't know.
So don't question what the fuck I'm doing on my spare time. And I've invited you to do things. You know, this is not repassed. This is not funeral. But
I'm following right now.
Yeah, so that's the thing for me. Like, and then
I can't change.
You can.
Yeah, I just put something on there. You talking about the title?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just changed
we had to stop
I just put Robert Real. We ain't have to stop it. It's still going.
No, it's still on there. It's still on there.
It can be changed.
I changed it on here, so it might just say.
She's being anal.
I don't know what's on there.
The same
but
thing.
When we done it, probably.
Y'all, we ain't talking about love languages again. I promise.
Something like that.
It's levels.
It's levels. To this shit.
It's levels.
I don't know, and then I don't like the fact that when it's just sometimes the conversation just goes straight to sex. You be like, dog.
But that's all. If that's all you're doing, let's be honest. Like, if every time we hooking up.
No, I'm talking about the first conversations. Like, when you first meeting somebody, it ain't always, but a lot of
if it goes straight to sex, though, that's really
where they at.
That's
the kind of relationship that they want or
Correct.
what they used to,
you gotta
or whatever.
That's what they used to.
At the same time, like I wouldn't just go straight to that and just unless that's what I'm on. But at some point, it's good to have them discussions to see what a person like or dislike. But at the same time, I don't even have to have those conversations right away.
Yeah.
Because I'm big on chemistry. So I kind of want to see.
That's the.
I want to see what we gonna do.
We can go there.
The natural next step is
sometimes with the chemistry, if you haven't asked them that question, those questions, when y'all do come together and link, and the chemistry is there. Certain shit that a motherfucker, you want to see what they
I got it.
That's right.
Microphone checker. I'm just gonna hold it like this. We gonna have to. We gonna work. We gonna work with the boom mic. Okay, let me
down right here.
How you do that?
The Lord.
That's right.
If I stop moving, I move though. See, okay.
Down.
Okay. Hit you with the Aaron Hard. Be still.
Be still. Don't talk. Oh, listen. Oh, that's not Aaron. That's that's Jodeci.
Nigga was going to jail. Lord.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the Gorditos.
It is.
And the wine. You guys have to try tequila and wine. It's a great mixture.
Y'all ain't gave me that mixture. Y'all ain't
said you didn't want no wine.
I didn't say I didn't want it. I just said what y'all drinking.
I said, ooh, this is good. And I said, you said, no, thank you.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
When I say that.
When I said it's wine, I put wine in it. He was like, ooh, no. That's what you literally said.
I didn't say no, thank you.
Rewind it. Oh, he wasn't watching. He wasn't recording. Rewind the tape. Okay, so.
You never know when I start recording.
This is true, because last week, if y'all tuned in, some people that, the 40-some people that watched saw the whole unedited, like, beginning, the whole setup.
Robert Real.
I was like, no, I didn't want to get that raw.
But see, I didn't catch y'all in the beginning. I caught it in the beginning.
It did work.
I watched it on live that day.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see it in the beginning. I was commenting on your other live from the car. Before I did that.
I'm looking
anyway. So Kirk Franklin.
Yes. So
did you see it?
No. He ain't watching. He was supposed to watch. He had an assignment.
I was supposed to watch it. I got.
It's only 30 minutes.
Literally, I thought it was like 45.
Now I sound like her with the Tubi movie. It's only.
During the time when I was supposed to be, then we talk about Kirk Franklin. You know what I'm saying? As you was the question that you was saying earlier about motherfuckers being on the bullshit, why you don't trust motherfuckers. Somebody had I know who did it though. They had when my wallet was an ex. They had to take a picture of my motherfucking See, I'm cussing because I'm passionate
Yes, you
about,
passionate about
this shit.
Bitch.
They done took a picture of my AAA card, and when I went to get a tow, all my toes was gone.
Shut the fuck up.
But it's other stuff in my wallet too. So if there's any problems, they trying to make me come out of retirement. I'm trying to change my life.
Devil, you
Who
are.
the fuck uses that? That's some bullshit.
You are. No,
That's
you ain't.
Nope.
That's don't.
Bullshit.
You don't have to
You
let
use
the
up
people
all the
resort.
toes.
You know who did it.
You know
who did it.
I beat your ass. Boy, you use up all my
I gotta
damn
tell
toes.
you, some people don't
Then
have.
I got a new card.
That's some disrespect.
And the new card though had the same number on it. So I'm not about to use up my new ones.
No.
So I had made that call, and they
Legit.
gonna put the new ones on there. I mean, the ones that I was taking, they gonna put it on the other one to let me get those back.
Good, because I ain't nothing.
And they're gonna send me a new card with a new number on there.
Okay, so that was soft.
That's terrible.
She getting tickets and got some parking tickets and all that shit. That came back to me too in the card I gave her when I sent her on the way. I should have got the plate.
See what happens. You can't give
The
parting
plate was
gifts.
about to expire anyway.
You can't give parting gifts. You said when I sent her on her way, I gave her. See what I'm saying? You can't give parting gifts.
I'm about to sneeze. I'm sorry.
My exes just was like deuces. They became better men after we broke up. Now they ready to get
She ain't
married.
switch the title. She ain't even switch the title over though.
Why
And I
would she?
still got a key. So if I find it, I'm just gonna. So it is what it is.
Well, damn.
Well, to find it implies that you're looking for it.
Oh shit! I be driving.
Not
I be looking.
right.
I'm paying attention. Shit.
Don't set
Paying
yourself up.
attention.
Don't set yourself. This is a live show.
Well, things happen.
Don't
I ain't.
say.
I'm a
Sometimes
I'm
shit
a
just
private
fall in your lap.
It
investigator.
just falls in your lap.
Okay. Like, well, I'm going to catch it. Like,
But okay, so
I don't want
Father's
her to
Day.
fall in my
So
lap.
not that, the car.
no, not that. The
I got
car.
other things.
No, not
On my
that.
lap.
Maybe try.
I'm on
Why do
some.
women think that? Yeah, and I can't say I think that. Like
Think
you think like pussy rule the world. Like
It don't.
that
it
ain't-
don't.
that ain't
Like
what
that's
it
not
is.
how you get a dude. Ladies, young ladies, I'm talking to y'all. This one has to be on me. Young ladies, this is a
Once
PSA.
you get the dude, though, it do help for
right.
to keep the dude.
The PSA. Serious. Is the camera on me, Burger? The PSA. I'm doing a PSA moment. Oh my God, Rico. Look.
I like
Where's
when
the
the
camera?
camera on you.
Where's the camera? What am I looking at? Am I looking
You're looking at him.
Just look straight.
Oh.
Just look. Just look
I
regular.
feel like I'm looking
I
crazy.
feel like you right here. Right
Just
here.
look regular.
This,
I
camera.
can't.
This is my camera.
No, right
Your
Right
camera
here. Right here. Ah!
This is mine.
Found it. There's a lot of cameras in here, y'all.
You gotta do like on Coming to me.
I will show y'all. Aha! Aha! Taste the soup. Just
I'm
taste
down.
the soup.
Stop making me laugh. It sounds like I got laryngitis.
What is it? Too cold? Is it too hot? Taste the soup. I can do the whole skit.
It.
Okay, so
Whew. Let me give me a cup. This don't hurt, right? Okay, good. Let me get up.
young ladies, save your twats. Okay,
Save your twat.
save them. Give it to someone that's deserving. Don't. I'm
You
telling
said
you,
what?
when you
Say
get
it again. Say it
older,
one time,
when
right?
you get older, and you want to give.
You said, send it to someone.
Give it to someone that's worth it. Don't just be all out there, all willy nilly. No man want a woman that's been ran through by the crew. No man want no woman that's ran through. You don't want your past to catch up with you.
That's true.
So be honest.
You don't be honest and tell your numbers like that. You're lying.
I don't what numbers. What they say, if the dude even asking your numbers because he ain't in the count, don't worry about my
It's
body
your
count.
turn.
Right. It's your, what she said, Randy. Shout out to Randy. Randy said that in the
Don't worry about
she's like, why you worried about the body count? It's your turn. You next. You got it. But no, seriously, guys. Just ladies, be ladies. I feel like we're not, the younger generation is not ladies anymore. What happens to just being, a lady?
Listen,
I think I want to bring back etiquette class.
you can. But when you, I don't know.
I mean, you can do both. It's balance. Y'all, you gotta have balance.
I can say this.
You gotta have balance.
I have a boy, and you
Thank
know,
God.
Thank
So much your son or a dude you was fucking with?
Right.
Well, shit,
Be
I done
clear.
had both of those.
Yes.
But recently I'm talking about the boy that I came out my
okay.
stomach.
Stomach.
I just want to be on the same page with you.
Yeah, I had a boy though. Not too long
Came
ago.
out like an alien out her stomach.
Yeah, Jaden was a fucking fat ass kid. He was 10 pounds 3 ounces.
Yes, he was.
If I had to push him out, this wouldn't be no good. That's not y'all business.
I'm like,
Ain't came out of here. Anyway, he was cut out.
It wasn't recovered.
Listen,
I don't know.
I don't know how that would have worked.
I'm still amazed by that by a woman. Because I mean, I've never had a child, so I think that's a beautiful thing.
And the thing was, when I seen him, I was like, y'all thought I was gonna push that out of where?
Your vagina. The same thing you pushed in there is gonna come out.
It wasn't the same size.
Not at all.
Promise you. That 10 pounds, 3 ounces was nothing close to what
oh my.
Put them in
and
there.
That's why some men, they see that child come out and they're like, I can't compete with that. And they get turned off.
Yeah,
so and some men get turned on.
I didn't birth him.
Seen kids, you see kids come out, did you?
Yeah, I didn't get turned off or turned on.
It's just like, oh, it's life.
I was 9 pounds.
Did you cry?
No.
Oh, man.
I was 9 pounds when I was born and my collarbone was broke. They broke my collarbone pulling me out of my mouth.
At the time of a woman giving birth,
you should,
and you're there, your main thing should be trying to see if the child comes out, if they're okay, and seeing if the woman is okay, and make sure she's surviving.
Because a woman is closest to death.
Hold her hand and different stuff.
You know they pull all your organs out when you have a C-section.
Yeah.
That shit was terrible.
Yeah, they shift all that shit. I don't know who came up with that. They need to come up with a different way. That's one tradition that ain't found no other better way to have a kid.
Cut them out.
Like y'all literally cut a woman's stomach. Do y'all know the pain that a woman go through to bring you bastards into the world? And then
that nigga told me, he said they're pulling out all of your intestines.
I got mad.
I said, you're a liar. I'm laying there like, you lying. I feel him tugging and shit. I swear to God, they're pulling out all your insides right now. And I really didn't believe him. I'm like, you're lying.
Did you look?
I couldn't look. He was the one that was looking up and they had to tell him to sit his ass down. Because he was like, over the curtain looking and shit.
I seen my friend give birth. I think that's what traumatized me. At 16, I seen my friend give birth to her son. And I was like, what? Like, to be in there and the smells and and y'all know, I'm 16, so I'm silly. She got breathing. Like, I was like, oh my God. I said, here, eat ice chip, your breath. Oh my God. Your breath is on fire.
I was trying to make her laugh. Be kicking.
I was trying to make her laugh.
Sometimes it take a long time.
Not the breath.
The breath be stinking and shit.
I was trying to just make her laugh.
I thought about that, so I did. My son being born. My son
when they boo-boo on them.
I was thinking like, her breath stank, but.
Yeah. I was like, you really literally just had a baby and you were boo-booing. Like, everything's pushed out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my Lord.
I didn't do that, but I had a cesarean,
but after that, I think it did traumatize me.
It probably did. If I had seen it,
that was bonding. But if I seen somebody have
a C-section,
for a C-section, I would be looking too.
I would look, but I probably wouldn't make it.
When I got shot in the neck, they was digging in my neck. I'm sitting up, but I did tell them though. I'm sitting up there looking at them like digging on my motherfucking neck. I'm like, y'all motherfucker put me sleep. What? I'm sitting there looking at your face.
You was awake?
Yeah.
Oh no.
They thought I was dead though. I started talking like, motherfucker, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm here. I may be black. I may be ugly. But I'm here.
Oh my Lord. What are we on today?
I don't know.
We rob a real. Off tequila.
Oh my goodness.
I need an edible for the day,
guys. That's the title, tequila and wine.
Tequila and wine. Do me just fine.
I've been eating edibles on the regular now.
That ain't what?
You wanna know why?
Yeah.
That shit give me the best sleep in America.
I can't sleep off.
Oh my God.
Not me. That shit made me.
That
shit made me
paranoid. Goofy as hell,
I don't do the whole thing though. Like I don't do the whole thing. I take like a little piece of it. And it kind of mellows me out.
Some people would do.
For pain.
I can do this.
And I gotta find out. I think I took a picture of it. I was over at Sister Tiffany's house, and I got a edible, but I did half. Mm-hmm. And I was
cool.
Yeah, I didn't get like paranoid.
Yeah.
But it did last till the next day.
Yeah, sometimes.
And I don't like that.
You gotta watch your milligram you have. You don't have.
My story is probably different because when I was learning, teaching myself how to make them during COVID. Mm-hmm. And I worked at Henry Ford Hospital, so like I was around when they was putting the big ass things outside because the morgue was full, and there's people I know was passing and stuff. So it's like I had took an edible, like okay, that's straight, but I'm learning.
And you went to work?
Nah, I was off work during the time, so I'm in the house experimenting.
Lord.
So it's like I'm laying down though. like, oh, I feel good. I'm melting in the bed. Then my mind kicked in. Melting in the bed? What the fuck? So I jumped up. So now I'm paranoid. I don't want to go to sleep. Because a lot of motherfuckers ain't waking up. So I'm like, I'm not going to sleep. So every time I'm going to sleep, I'm jumping up. I'm like,
get your ass up.
I'm all up doing this shit.
That, when I had Lola, same thing with me when I had Lola. That's the first edible I had. My girl made me some cookies. And she was like, no, sis, you going to be fine. Because she was like, well, I know you don't smoke. So, yo, tolerance is low. So she was like, just take a little piece of, now the cookies was only like this big. They was really small. She's like, just take a little piece of it. And I'm like, it's that small. But I took a little piece. And about an hour later, I was feeling relaxed. I was like, okay, I don't have no pain in my neck. Because it was for after my surgery. Yeah. So my neck and my head, I used to have really bad headaches and migraines. So I was like, oh, I'm good. I was like, okay. So about that hour went past, and I was like, started wearing off. I was like, let me take a little bit more.
Oh, shit.
That's where I messed up.
Yeah, that's what the problem
and I have sleep apnea. I'm just showing all my, so I have a sleep mask. So I'm laying there, and I was like, oh my God.
You're gonna die.
So this is like basically oxygen. And I was like, I'm on oxygen. Oh my God, but I didn't smoke. But in my mind, I thought I smoked because I was high. So I was like, it's a flame. And I was like, oh my God, I'm telling my mom. I started writing a letter to my mom and telling her how, in case I died, I was that high. And the dog, my poor Lola, just looking at me. I was like, you got to go outside. I was like, go to sleep. I can't move, Lola. I'm not getting up. Never again.
Once you learn your
that level, was bad.
Once you learn your level, you'll be all right, though.
Shit,
I don't know no levels because edibles, you don't know what's in each. That's why I don't like edibles.
I got so high on that shit.
I can't.
During COVID that I went to the motherfucking ER. I went to that motherfucker. I went to the ER. The motherfuckers was laughing at me when I got there. Like when they asked like, what's happening? What's going on? And when I told them, they just really had me just sitting there, like, you know how motherfuckers sit you
to sweat it out
in jail to get it. That's basically what they did.
So you was high enough, you got that high to go to ER, but you got the car accident and couldn't go to the hospital.
Yeah, shit, that I was so high, that shit had me annoyed than the motherfucker. I was like, because I was seeing so much, it was so much death going on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That I was thinking about death.
I didn't want to laugh at that part. I thought you meant like in your mind.
Blood pressure high. And so I'm like, I don't know what the fuck going on. I would not go to sleep.
Right, because I'm high, I'm thinking like, do people know when they die? Am I dead? I was that high, like for real. And I was like, I don't ever want to be that high again.
I mean,
because I was like, do people know when they high? So who gonna find my body? Oh my God. If I'm just laying here.
Smoking and edibles is different.
Totally different.
So you can, not that you would die, but you can overdose
and
to the point where it had you tripping like a hallucinogenic.
Yeah, like
and that's
I might have had a hallucinogenic.
I was on because I'm seeing.
I must have had a hallucinogenic.
So that's my thing. Like,
that shit had you gone.
I'm telling you,
because there's no way in the fuck I could do no mushrooms because
I wouldn't fucking none of that.
If it's worse than motherfucking edibles,
I don't want to try none of that.
I don't like to not be in control of what I'm doing. So when the first edible I had was in New Orleans.
Oh, then you was out of town. That's the best time.
But I was washing aluminum pans that was disposable. And yeah, it was crazy. But that's when I was like, that was the first time, and I was like, oh my God, I'm fucked up. But I was with a group of people, so but we took an Uber back to our Airbnb, and I swear to God, he was cutting corners and going through. I was like, he gonna kill us. I was like, he's gonna fucking pull over and fucking kill us. I was just so paranoid.
Once you learn your limit, though, then it's like I know how to do the milligrams and everything and stuff now.
Yeah.
But when I was learning, I was my own guinea pig.
Mm-hmm.
So
you knew that batch was bad.
I was it wasn't all. It was good. Other people liked it, but me.
No.
And then some people like now I can judge it, but some people want the strong shit because that's what this like for them. Everybody's life is different. If it can get
me to go to sleep, I'll take that one. Like,
see, that's the thing,
I just eat a gummy.
If you had a food just the way how you had the food before, you are gonna sit there and keep eating it because for one, you're getting high, so you
and that's how I got her stir fry because she had infused stir fry, and I'm just sitting there.
Yeah, I do lamb chop dinners and crab, king crab, and all that shit.
But you just can't eat it all. You gotta know. Okay, I'm gonna just eat a little bit,
and that's how I got messed up off of Danielle chicken wings. Shout out to Danielle. And Dope Girls Detroit. Yeah, I was high as kite for like 3 days.
Sorry.
See, the thing is too, everybody's life is different and you experience different things. so it's gonna hit you different. Mm-hmm. So it's like somebody might have some, and it might make them go to sleep.
Oh yeah, because I have some.
Even though I done changed my life and know something different, I've seen a lot, done a lot, and that shit. And then, like I said, I'm working at the hospital for 5 years, so it's so much. I done seen motherfuckers pull up, car full of bullet holes getting out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers dying in front of you and all different type of shit. So it's like,
so you need to get high sometimes.
No, but that was too high. So it's like I'm thinking like. I'm like, shit, I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do.
We almost over. It's been a whole hour already.
Oh, shit.
But I still ain't got on to Kirk Franklin. So, guys, I need for y'all to watch this on YouTube.
It's so good.
Kirk Franklin's, it's just a little docu-center. It's like 35 minutes. It's called Father's Day. And that's going to be his new album that's coming out. Of course, I'm going to the concert. October 19th is Kirk Franklin concert. Mm-hmm. I will be at the concert. Tickets a little high right now.
They are.
But I'm going to go.
How much tickets?
For where I want to sit. See this?
Right, that's what we were talking about before, because I was like, I wanted to go, and you talking about, no, I'm getting $150 ticket. I'm like, girl, I was trying to get that $80 boy.
They like one shit.
That ain't that high. I like some good places,
I like
too. So.
They's got the good seats.
You know what, though? I'm fucking around.
Motherfuckers spend $150 on drinks.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Kirk Franklin, Tamala Man, Israel Holden.
That's because you a girl.
All of them gospel.
Your drink still costs $150, but those niggas buy.
How am I switching over to talk about the gospel concert? We talking about this, but look, but I want to say, that's one of the best concerts I ever went to. Was a Kingman's tour when it was Kurt, Marvin Sapp, Israel Holden, and Donnie McClurkin. When I tell you,
it's great. I know it's great.
That concert was a whole Holy Ghost experience.
You come out feeling like Lord.
Oh, and then there was another one with Mary. It's every concert that I've been to with Kirk Franklin was amazing. Like,
Maria, I'm gonna be there, but I'm not sitting in your seats.
I'll see you.
I know.
You know how you do. You walk down.
Hey, girl. I do. I will.
And squeeze on in. Excuse me. So it's called Father's Day because Kirk Franklin was adopted, and if y'all follow his story, he was adopted. And all his life, he knew who his biological mother was, though. She lived down the street. Like, that was another part of his trauma. Like, it's one thing to be adopted and you don't know your actual parents, but to see your parents every day, or your parent, and they gave you away, you deal with abandonment issues. So it was just it's just deep. And he talks more on the trauma. So it got me to thinking about the trauma of kids now. And just a lot.
We'll talk about it.
It was a lot in there. So long story short, the man he thought was his father after all them years passed away. He went to the funeral.
He paid for it.
He paid for the funeral because he thought that was his biological father. Then another family friend died, and it was a rumor around the town, like, well, this guy is...
No. The father went to her and told her...
Oh, yes, he did. But then the rumor started.
He dated his mother.
Right, because he just out of the blue dated, bitching to her sister, a friend of Kurt's. Like, I used to date Deborah, whatever her name is.
I think Deborah.
Whatever his mama name is. But the reason his mother...
was in shit.
His mother... and his aunt.
Did you see how she tried him? She said, "Who are you calling for?" And he had to pause himself.
He had to say, "Sure, whatever they was."
Aunt Sandra.
She wanted to be the title of aunt. She wanted him to address her as aunt out of respect. But really, your sister gave me away.
So Kirk Franklin was down there, not exactly the same, but it's like kind of the same situation as like a Antoine Fisher.
Similar, but not
abused. Right. Not abused, unless that's some other trauma. But you guys, please watch it.
And here's the other fucked up part about the situation too, is that his biological father lived like what?
Across the street from the house his son played at.
So like that close and that long.
That's years. Yeah. But so long story short, he got the DNA test. He found out this man that said, like, "Oh, I dated your mama," was the father. Like, and the first thing, what touched me about it, one of the first things he said when he found out was, "My mama lied to me again."
Yeah.
So the trauma is not from the man. He didn't know nothing about it. It wasn't his
and the
fault.
father didn't know
It's that your mama. And she left a voicemail. He plays the voicemails like, I would never lie to you, Kirk. Then his mama still, after getting 2 blood tests, she still was like, daddy. That ain't your daddy. I don't know how. That test is a lie.
She said, I can't do this. I can't. That's a lie.
And she's so manipulative. Y'all gotta watch it. But the trauma, I cried.
But even the sister was like,
I see why. She was like, he just wants the truth. Just give him the truth after all these years. And she was like, but all I ever wanted was you to my side, and I can't have. It's not about you. She still was being manipulative. She couldn't separate herself and just listen to her child. But the best, and that got me to thinking. So that pain that he went through, you see the success he is today. Yeah. But the money don't mean nothing to Kirk.
Nope.
He listened to his songs. He literally says the only thing he ever wanted was his parents.
Yeah.
But that pain pushed his purpose in his writing and the stuff that comes out.
And the things that
because it's about helping
and the
other
way that
people.
He treated his own son.
Yeah, he made up with his son. It's a powerful
30 minutes.
35 minutes.
And that shit hit hard.
It sounds familiar too. I know somebody who went through something similar.
It's crazy. And here's the thing, like,
the mechanic was their daddy.
And that,
the mechanic who had the little shop, the mechanic in the neighborhood was their father.
But did he know?
No, they didn't know until later.
No, the daddy.
So can I say this? Can I say this?
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's like he had no idea. Like so, Kurt was like, "You didn't know."
So
like,
that's my question.
You know, you had sex with my mom.
How didn't you know?
He's like, it didn't.
They probably suspected it though.
He said he didn't suspect. He just didn't even think that it could be possible. They must have messed around like for like really a hot second. Because even for her to be, you know what kind of denial you got to be in for you to act like you really didn't have sex with a person and got a whole child by him.
Yeah.
Not one DNA test, but 2.
Yeah.
And you still saying,
but you know what?
It's not true.
Because wasn't she on drugs and shit like that?
She had to be on something.
Because again, if she was
back then,
high, she probably don't remember, but he remembered. Mm-hmm. So when he asked his dad, like, you didn't hear about Deborah being pregnant?
Yeah.
He was like, no, I didn't know nothing. And that's kind of crazy.
Because he said, if I would have known.
Sometimes they do it because they might have been dealing with somebody else too.
Yeah. But that brings me to say, I said all that to say, women, look, only y'all know who you really been sleeping with. It's mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Mm-hmm. Every single time. Y'all better stop lying to these men, and these kids are they the ones that are the victims of that.
They are.
Regardless. Most men nowadays, even if you ain't biologically father, they still gonna take care of the dang on baby.
That's true.
I mean, they literally will. But it's the lying. You're hurting the child.
Especially when
and then some people look at it like, well, if he would have had a good childhood, he wouldn't be the success he is. No. That's what people say about Michael Jackson. If he hadn't went through what he went through, he wouldn't have been the success he.
I'd have been lied on more than once.
I don't know.
Even my first situation.
Every successful person has that kind of trauma. Think about it. I'm just saying. Think about it.
You go through shit.
You go through the pain to push your purpose sometimes, but a lot of people don't make it out of their pain, and a lot of people cave and they commit suicide. They molest other people. They go through they outlets are different.
Yeah.
So that got me to thinking about, and that's what happened this weekend. I can't share that right now, but I'm just praying for my family members. Don't keep that. Just pray for my family. Mm-hmm. Lots of stuff going on. Wow. Demons are real, and spirits are real. So. Y'all be careful out there.
Mama's baby, daddy, maybe, and
stop being a hoe. Stop lying. And
at the end,
his mama was a hoe. At the end of the day,
my first situation, even before I did have children, like right after, but my first situation with far as something like that, and I was lied to about something dealing with that. I was only 15.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
You know.
At 15, it's like, and that's what I think.
At 15, you still playing with your damn dick. You don't know what the pre-cum is. I'm just saying. Think about it.
Listen to what I'm telling you. That's what I think Kirk Daddy was saying too. Because remember, he was like, I was young.
Yes.
So if he was young like that.
I was 15.
Like, I only stuck it in for 5 seconds.
Right.
It's called pre-cum. And you got 1 million swimmers. And they swim.
We had a whole weekend.
Oh, well, shit.
Grandma was gone, but no, it still was other aspects to it though. Like her, and the end of the day, her and the dude was living together.
You was 15.
Yeah, I was 15.
How old was she?
She's only a year older than me.
Oh, okay. Huh? Oh, this the Muslim.
We all been on our own.
Oh. Look at
No, that's something like the way I grew up. Everybody was young and like.
I'm like, what is going on?
But again, Rhea, let's say
that
this
shit
too.
like.
But let's also say this. No. Because back in the day, remember, like our great grandparents was married at fucking 14.
Yeah, my great grandma.
Yeah, that too. But you were a little younger than us. We grew up in that crack era.
I understand that.
So a lot of people, mamas like it. Put like this. Even with the one that you was talking about, the Muslim one, her father and mother was in and out of jail, shit like that. So it's like when they came home, they were living with us. We 15, 16, and taking care of the parents and shit.
Oh, so that was true statement. When people be like, I don't live with my mama live with me.
Yeah, so it's like that's what we was growing up.
No, I mean,
doing.
And even so, me being
I didn't grow up in that era.
I'm gonna tell you how my great grandmother lived with me. She was born in 1914, and she was with me since I was born. She died when I was 14 years old. Okay. So I was pretty much. She lived in the house with me and my mother. So this is who kind of raised me a little bit too. My mama was definitely there. She wasn't she was there. But her stories and the history that she told me, the things that her and my great grandfather did. She had 8 kids. She had 7 boys and 1 girl. And my grandmother is the girl who's the oldest. And she was like, yeah, I married your great grandfather when I was 14. Yeah. And we had all these kids. And, you know, back then that was common. To whereas to now where we are, when the kids talking about, yeah, I got pregnant and I was 14 and 15, like we looking like, God damn, bitch, what was you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Use protection. Not do it, but use protection.
So again, when you hear people say, oh, I got 5 and 6 kids, we frown upon that now. Yeah. But we are all here as a product of our
that's true.
People.
It depends on how they had. A lot of people got 5, 6 children by different
people too. My great grandma had 10 kids with granddaddy. With great granddaddy.
That's true too.
So like
my great grandma wasn't no joke.
Like Marcus, shit.
My situation though is like I already knew the girl. Yeah. Me and the girl, we knew each other since we were young. Like her brother was my best friend back then. We all came up around each other, and it was like. When we was probably like 8 or 9 or something, it was the older cousins, because I'm the only one who wasn't blood. So they like pushing us, trying to teach us how to kiss. So that was my first little tongue kiss when I was like,
with your cousin?
Nah, wasn't my cousin. Hell no.
I missed
this is my best friend's sister. Oh, yeah. They got different daddies, but the same mama.
Right.
So it's like the older cousins was, because I wasn't blood. And the older cousin trying to teach us how to kiss.
So it's called
I'm the only one not blood. Yeah. So they had us kissing this shit.
Molestation.
But I'm only like 7. 8. Yeah. And they teaching us how to kiss.
Oh, you was molested, Rico. Give me a hug. Oh, my Jesus.
My homeboy mama and them was on drugs. So they upstairs getting high. We young doing whatever the fuck we want to do. They teaching us how to kiss. But me and old girl was cool, but we never done anything. So now I'm 15. Oh. She's 16. She come back to visit her brother. They got different mamas, same daddy. So it was like we remembering that first kiss. So now, my grandma out of town. Come over to the house. I'm over there and I'm chilling. So for like 2-3 days, I'm over there. You know, we doing our thing.
Banging around.
Her grandmother stayed her grandmother stayed a couple of blocks from me. So we just doing our thing. So she pregnant though, but it's not by me. Come find out she living with a dude. I end up knowing.
So you was smashing her while she was pregnant, and you ain't know?
No, she wasn't. Oh, well, she might have been. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Right.
Okay.
Or whatever.
But she lied and said it was yours.
Yeah, I didn't find out till years later, till I came out from prison.
Oh damn!
I had already been taken care of, but I already knew that it was a possibility.
So what stopped you from getting the blood test before that?
Because when it happened, put like this. I'm not knocking it because it kind of changed my life to a certain extent, even though I still was in the streets. But it gave me something before I had children, something to basically like live for and this, that, and other. Because when I was young, I was deep off in a lot of stuff. My father was dealing with drugs and stuff. I was deep off into a lot of other shit. I was committed to the state as a juvenile. I was in and out. So this is when I had got shot in the neck and chest when I was 16. It's like my birthday is October 14th. I got shot November 9th. So I had just turned 16. I wasn't even 16 for a whole month.
Right.
And was in the hospital
lived
laying
a rough
up.
life, buddy.
So she had been hiding the pregnancy.
So when stress,
but I was hearing it from family that she was pregnant or whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
And they was already saying it was probably this, that, and other, whatever. So I already was hearing shit. So she ain't say nothing to me. So when I got shot, she cared. So she called like 3 buses to come see me. And then it's like I'm laying there all fucked up though.
I'm gonna call you and check.
So I asked her. She coming to visit me. I'm like, she's showing,
right?
And that's why she was hiding herself from. She was hiding the pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was like, what's up? Like, she come to check on me, but in my mind, I'm on some other shit. And you know what I'm saying, like shit. So who the baby by? And she was quiet for a minute, and then she was like, by you. Plus, she knew that me, and she know my family. She know that we're the type of people we would take care of the child.
So how you fast forward? How you find out?
When I came home from prison, long story short, but I still don't know for sure because we had a blood test. But I'm just saying, when I came home from prison, and then the situation when I caught my case, I just told you when we was young, from 7, 8, her brother was my best friend. That nigga told, and he was with me, trying to save himself. He was the one driving the car, and I was helping him. He never went to jail, so it's like. And
are y'all friends now?
No, hell no. I see him sometimes because it's family connections.
Oh my!
So
goodness.
when I came home, my daughter started living with me, and all that. So they're paranoid, thinking I'm going to try to do something to him. So that's when they start saying, "Well, what really? He not really the father for real," and all this other shit.
So you don't know.
No, but I do know the nigga who's supposed to be, and she do look, but she look like she could be, you know what I'm saying, too.
But DNA blood test. Maury, you got kits everywhere.
Wow.
At the same time,
at this point,
some people be knowing though because they already.
I'm saying she
might have already been pregnant.
This is what I'm saying. People need to know. Well, people be like all them emotions. Oh well, it's okay. I raised you like you was mine. I did this. You keep getting in my shots, Rico. You know I'm about to wonder. You hating on me? I'm saying. The thing is, I didn't maybe lose track of mine. All of that. What are you doing?
It's time to go.
I done lost track of what I was saying. I didn't got it. Damn it! What was I saying? Y'all know I had brain surgery. You did, because it's all on the thing. Like it's all gone. See that? I'm doing my job. I'm taking it out your pay. Taking it out your check, buddy.
Oh my God.
But guys, ladies, be honest. Tell the truth. Don't lie on your coochie. Because if you get pregnant and that man asks for a blood test, how dare you? It's your baby. You better get a blood You better get a blood test. I'll tell any young man. I didn't want to say Jaden because I don't want Jaden to be getting nobody pregnant no time soon.
First of all, hold on.
But if he gets somebody pregnant, trust me.
She gonna
she going right with her auntie. Yes, down some stairs.
Thank you.
I ain't even tripping.
American Airlines, Delta. I got every.
Gonna go tumbling on down.
On my
it ain't time.
From the top
a baby is a blessing. Hallelujah. No,
not today.
Not this time.
The fuck. We still raising him.
Oh my Jesus!
It ain't time to raise something else. That's why I stopped at one. No,
we don't have no type of sense.
No
libations. So let us know how y'all like to set up.
Right now, don't try and get Jaden because his mama crazy. He gonna tell you. Y'all like the baby.
Jaden, don't believe that. Don't believe that.
Oh, he know.
No, I'm saying y'all don't believe that. Jaden, I want you to be able to be married one day and have a family, but be married. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Our grandparents were married also at 14 and had multiple kids. But yeah, fellas, get blood tests. Don't be afraid to ask. Or do it yourself. See, the problem with the system is, if you sign a birth certificate, you are automatically that child's father.
That's true.
Regardless on if a blood test came back later.
Very true.
You signed that legal document saying, I am taking responsibility for this child, period. And that's the law got to change. That's what it has to change. Because that is, once a man finds out that this child wasn't He should be able to not
really
have to take care of that child. I'm sorry.
Unless you really tricked, though. Sometimes people be knowing and they decide to take care of it.
Yeah, you making a decision.
Anyway, because it's more about the child at that point sometimes. So I have done that before.
God damn, I'm usually the one.
I have done that before where it's like because I know, but I'm like, I'm gonna go, somebody need to be there for them. So I've done that.
There's a lot of people out here that want kids.
And I
that's what adoption is.
And I didn't stay here for a whole hour.
Look at Kirk.
Guess where I'm going?
She going to the potty. Lord Jesus, you have.
But it has been that time when I'm like, no, it can't be. Then you take that blood test, go swab everybody in the house, and that motherfucker come back. You be like, what?
It's you.
You poked a hole in them motherfuckers.
You got to take responsibility. But I would just want to know. The only reason a woman knows is because she's the one actually pushing a kid out. And then sometimes you don't even know that. Women fake their pregnancies. They got whole little stomachs you can buy to fake a pregnancy. Well, for movies, they have them prosthetic. So women walk around and fake pregnancies.
We trying to get that abortion money up out you and shit so they go do some other
shit. And it's like, really, that's so horrible.
Or they get the abortion money from you and then still go have babies.
Yeah, I wasn't part of B. If I was getting abortion money, I was getting it.
Yeah, but
I was like, no.
But sometimes they be trying to get the abortion money from somebody who not even the father.
That's true too.
So they motherfuckers be playing games. They be on bullshit.
I think back over my life, I have made a lot of mistakes. But everything.
Some of the mistakes though that you probably can't fully relate to because you ain't a hood rat.
Nah, sorry. I don't apologize for not.
Hood rats, they be coming up with shit and they morals and values be fucked up. Some of the rats don't even know they rats.
Exactly. They're little mice. Oh, we locked you out. That was quick. Did you wash your hands? That was fast, G baby. Oh no. You soap?
Yes.
Why I sound like somebody's mama?
Yes.
We talk about kids.
Yes.
But we say all that to say it's time to go. G baby got herself a date. She late for her date.
I ain't wait. Let me make sure.
Lord Jesus.
Hey, boo, you ready?
You still in baby making age too, so.
Oh.
You.
Girl, my tubes is gone. Shit, motherfucker, shoot this club up all they want. Ain't nothing coming out.
Oh, no.
Ain't nothing hitting me.
Okay, reload it.
Okay.
Dang.
But.
Well, that's one good thing about menopause.
Told you something.
They be tricking like that too. Be tricking motherfuckers. So I'm going to shoot the club up. Come on and come in.
Well, you need to be responsible. See, it's on men too.
Be tricking them.
No, you got to have responsibility as well. If you know you don't want no more kids or you didn't want no kids, get a vasectomy. Right. Why do women always got to be on a pill?
Keep them Skittles on the nightstand. Tell them motherfuckers pop one when you're done.
Skittles?
Family.
What?
Uh-huh.
No, that's
you
horrible.
You can buy them at the store.
I know.
After the fact, you had them in the drawer.
I had
Just
to buy
like
one for my friends.
You better put them
I was so, he was like, can you buy my girlfriend a Plan B? I was like, what? I said, first off, you know me. Where's her mother? I was like, I'm not going to do anything because that is still something that's messing with your young body. And she was like 14, 15. She was young. So, I don't know what that's going to do to her body.
I'm going to say this. Every guy don't go for it.
I know you did.
Every guy don't go for it. And guys have to be more responsible too.
Yes.
But a lot of times, though, even if you look at the Bible and history and all that, a lot of times when the men done been like kind of seduced into doing some shit they usually wouldn't do, it was a woman.
Really? Yeah, this is true. I ain't gonna lie.
The Apple, Samsung, all that.
I'm one that always be like, it's always a bitch. I be like, it's always. In murder cases or anything, we
were designed to be a help base, not destroy men.
Oh, but it always be
So I want to get back to that. I want to be back to your rightful. I don't know who started this, and I mean women's lib.
What?
That's a whole nother live. I'm serious. All this women, I can do what a man can do. I want my man to be the man. I don't want to do everything. I don't want to do everything that a man's supposed to do. Ladies, chill out. Let that man be a man. That's why they don't know how to be men half the time because y'all you being a man and a woman.
I just had to tell
Am I lying?
somebody that
okay.
the other day. I ain't gonna
I
say
am okay with it.
who it was, but we had a
As long as you lead me.
We're gonna talk about that off there.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of things.
And whatever the man needs
Because
assistance
Lord, I was
with,
just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
speak on that because it might be some knowledge that she has that
Exactly.
he don't. But that's where the communication comes in at. You have to be able to communicate with one another and shit like that.
Man, all this time I'm thinking I'm off tomorrow.
So,
I forgot I work Sunday, so I'm off Monday and Tuesday. I'm thinking I had to go to work tomorrow.
Let me
Right.
go get your needles. Starters is up with y'all. G-Baby, did your date call back? No. You wanna go?
Yep, you wanna go Starters?
Oh my God.
Y'all wanna go eat? What y'all wanna do? Nah. So guys,
For real.
we're
Bye y'all, we gotta go.
we gonna figure out what we gonna do.
We
Hope y'all
go.
enjoyed this one. Share. I know y'all watch afterwards. I ain't worried about the numbers while we're watching. Because I know the numbers show y'all watch afterwards.
Y'all, even though I lost these 8 pounds, this camera still got me looking like thickums.
That's how you're sitting. I mean, I look like a big old bottle of Pepto-Bismol. Cotton candy, Pepto-Bismol,
I got my cankles out.
Either way, it's something edible.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Push pause.
And on that note,
I'm ready to eat.
And on that note,
my meal prep customer said my steak bites was awesome. Just want to try to relate back to food.
Okay.
That's it. I can show y'all.
You show it.
She already said she like cotton candy.
Oh Lord, sweet
and low. Let me see your tootsie roll.
Yeah.
Working.
Hey. All right.
Low key, Jackson season those.